course I want to activate sound. This is a very different game. Back to hospital. I should have stayed watching telly at home. He said telly. They know that he's secretly British. They know that he's secretly British. Back to hospital. I should have stayed watching telly at home. Jesus, Cuddy on the lookout. I hope she won't pester me with the practice. Let's see what she wants. Go next to Cuddy and press the action key. Oh, you arrived finally. I was looking for you. I hope it's not for sex. I happen to have a headache. Oh, I'm such a character. I need you to see a patient. He's a dear friend of mine. Wow, we have options. What level of friendliness? I'm such a character. Are you buddies? No, what a character I am. What? Yes, I mean, if it's a childhood friend. You know, one you held hands with. Mass Effect, eat your heart out. This game has choices, Sonic and Chat. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Or maybe you did naughty things in dark places. I'm such a character. That's not your business. So, you had something. Naughty, naughty. Och, I'm interested. Well, you have his medical record on your desk. Your team has been long waiting for you there. This is how English works. Och, boss, I'll give gas to the stick. Cuddy shows too much interest. Sure, that guy was more than just a friend. I'll go to the office to see what the medical record says. We just talk to random patients first. Lovely eyes, but a bit cross-eyed. Must be a patient's relative. This is how House talks in the show, right? Bottle blonde. The nurse ogre. I had a nightmare about her once. He looks like he's waiting for someone. I better not disturb. That's not a House thing to say. I think she went out once with Wilson. He is certainly a character, says Sonic in chat. Even more so when I voice him perfectly. The lab. Right now I don't need to collect any tests. This is also the lab. We have two of them right next to each other. He's slowly turning into hedonism bot. Is this where you want me? I like how they look at me as I walk around. You're late. Cuddy is furious. Why? I mean, I guess these are all going to be sarcastic, but, I had to rescue a kitty from a tree. You're doing a good thing. Where's the house and who are you? Blah, 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 blah. I did the same thing. Wow. Just on repeat, huh? Come on, you go by bike. What else? Can we start with a patient?
Cuddy left the medical record on your desk. Wouldn't it be better if you get to know it before beginning?
Okay, I'll go get the medical record. Is this my desk? Is that the record? Here's the medical record. It says the patient had a fall when walking up the stairs in his flat. But when he was brought into hospital, this is how they speak in America, when he was brought into hospital. I'm so glad that the game knows that House is secretly British. They realized that two of his fingers looked purple. I'll talk to the guys to do some tests. What sort of flat has stairs in the flat, says Nettie in chat? Really, ritzy one. Or one of those, like, tiny Japanese ones where, they to fit a bed, they have a loft. I love watching Hospital on the telly, says Sonic in chat. Exactly. We have work to do. Cuddy has lumbered us with a friend of her to be cured.
What has happened to him?
He has 2 heads.
Are you serious?
Of course not. You think posh Cuddy would go out with a freak? But he still has 2 heads. He had a fall.
We'll have to check what kind of lesion he had.
Make a cervix resonance to make sure there are no major damages. He still has 2 heads, though.
Are you serious? No, don't make me go through the whole conversation again. What the hell?
2 fingers in his hand look dark.
Maybe as a result of the fall, a dormant disease is manifested.
Or maybe he, broke something in his hand.
Like disseminated intravascular coagulation.
True. If he has a dick, bad coagulation could be the cause for purple fingers.
I'll do some tests for dick.
Will you now, Cameron? Also, give him some heparin by suffusion.
Okay, we'll let you know when we have the tests results.
That's how you pluralize, right? That's not Spanish pluralization being interpreted into English, is it? Don't hurry too much. Central Hospital is starting in a while. I need to watch the telly.
All right.
This damn leg begins to hurt. I need some Vicodin. I'll have to pay a visit to our friend, the chemist.
He's so British. It's like they went out of their way to make every line, it's not just that he speaks with a British dialect, it's that he chooses to say things that are different in a British dialect just to remind you of the fact that House is secretly British.
Well, let's find the chemist so I can get back to watching the telly. I don't want to be in hospital anytime soon. Is this, my office? Yes. I'm done talking to you random layabouts. Can I just sit? Can I sit on the couch? No. This is a waiting room. There's lots of seating. No one is sitting. Everyone is standing. Oh, is this just going to be exit? Wilson's office is closed. He'll be with a patient. A patient's room. I don't like visiting the sick unless strictly necessary. Another patient's room, and I still don't like visiting the sick. This is such a great hospital. They've got 2 patients' rooms. Need to see the next House classic talking about dick. Sonic in chat.
House, we need to talk.
Okay, I don't care. Bye.
House, will you have me here all day?
That's how English works. It's impossible to give her the slip. Just give her the slip. How? How did, it's unbelievable. It's like they put in work to making him as British as possible.
Have you seen the medical record already? Any conclusions?
What an interest. This is how English works. We are testing if there is dick. We've sent him to the plastic surgeons to fix his ugly face.
I hope for your own well that this isn't true.
We are testing if there is a dick. Oh, you've already tested that, haven't you, Cuddy? Oh, I'm such a character.
Where are you going to now? To the exam rooms?
My leg, it begins to hurt. My leg begins to hurt. They 100% pulled a British tourist off the street to do the English translation, says Nettie in chat.
It's so like Corner Gas. Corner Gas is my favorite TV show. Corner Gas is great. It's like rewatchable to no end, very funny. On the rare occasion where they needed an American character, I swear they went out of their way to find the Canadian with the Canadianist Canadian accent to play the American character every time.
I'm going to watch telly. This is not even to talk about. Today you have to work. You are so naive, Cuddy. Of course I'm not going to watch telly. Do you think I would tell you if I were? That's right, to the exam room, so long as I'm still lying. Who do you think you're fooling? Your wouldn't go to consults if your own will. Your wouldn't go to consults of your own will, not in a million years. Then why do you ask? I'm going to the pharmacy to get some Vicodin. I figured as much, but we still had to but thou must this conversation. I think you are going too far. You consume much more than when you started working here. You consume. House is also from Deja Vu. He's got pica. And your bottom is getting bigger every day. Oh, no. I'm such a scamp. Oh. Are you talking to me? Are you saying that to me? I consume whatever I wish. But House, you haven't even paid your telly license, says Nettie in chat. I have pica. I consume whatever I wish. What? That is an appropriate reaction to the statement, I consume whatever I wish. I remind you that apart from being a doctor, you are my employee. Stop consuming the furniture. Yes, I was going to say, I'm not finished yet. This is not you. You are disappointing me. I'm surprised she didn't say pardon, says Sonic in chat. Are you talking to me? Are you saying that to me? What? Then, to me? Then who are you talking to if it is not me? There is nobody else here, just me. Don't be stupid. You're not Robert De Niro, and also you didn't give that line correctly. And I'm not Jodie Foster. God, how I like this movie. I don't even remember which movie it is, so I can't name it right now. Anyway, your ass is getting bigger every day. I mean it, House. I've given instructions not to give you any more Vicodin. Why? You owe me lots. The translation is so good. Like, it's not one of those bad translations that's so bad it's good, but it's right at this level where it's just like constant nonsense and British. You owe me lots of consult hours, and I decided if there are no consults, there are no Vicodins. Well, I'm glad you made that decision, Cuddy. You are too cruel. There are patients in the exam rooms. Well, you'll have to swallow it, if you know what I mean, if you want more pills. Aw, you bully. Okay. Spelled okay this time. What the hell? Sometimes it's awk and sometimes it's okay. I will pass the authorization to the pharmacy, so they give them to you. But remember your promise. No promise was okay. Don't fail me. I think I'm exceeding my quota of favors spelled in the British manner. I will be in my office. I have things to do. So I guess now we can get our delicious, delicious candy. What am I doing here, wasting my time? I need to go to the pharmacy to get my pills. So I guess both elevators do the same thing. I thought the pharmacy might be on a different floor and there was like a down elevator and an up elevator or something. Is this the pharmacy? Looks like a pharmacy. Give me a Vicodin jar! Hello, TZ Kitty, welcome. Unfortunately, you're in the last 8 minutes of my stream. Give me a jar. Give me a jam jar, but instead of strawberries, Vicodin. Chemist, of course he's a chemist. Why wouldn't he be? Why would he be a pharmacist?
Here you are.
But what is this? Here are just 3 miserable Vicodins. Oh no.
This is maximum that Cuddy lets me give you.
I need those Vicodins, please.
And he just cuts and ignores, says Betty in chat.
I don't know if I would be as amused by the very British English translation if I didn't know that Hugh Laurie is British. It's somehow, like, doubly as funny because it all fits in that, like, he's secretly British, he has a flawless American accent, but can't do the dialect at all. Is this some kind of joke? This is not enough for even for one day.
Listen, I have nothing to do with it. If you have a problem, talk to Cuddy.
I believe I know what's up. She thinks she can fool around with me. Oh dear, that Cuddy. Oh, what a scamp. What a scoundrel. I'm not going to consult without clarifying this issue with Cuddy. So, we have to go confront Cuddy. Is there a run button? Mason jar with 3 Vicodins. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. So is this her office? Apparently. I'm just gonna go sit at your desk. Is that okay? Leave my things alone, House. Why have they given me so few Vicodins? To keep a record of how much you consume? Have you turned into my mother? I told you that you were taking too many. You don't need so many. It's not necessary that you control me. I take what I need. Oi, Cuddy, this is not proper behavior, mate, says Sonic in chat. From now on, I'll decide that. You are playing with fire, Cuddy. I will take that risk. I have things to do. See you later in your office. She vanishes. Cuddy doesn't know what she is doing. She's very wrong if she thinks she can control me. Just a moment. What's that on the table? Looks like a torn photo. Let's have a look. Let's just steal from her. Looks like the photo is of a person. This object looks like a key. Maybe it could be a key. Looks like the photo is of a person. I will try to put together the pieces. Let's see what this is all about for no reason. Wow! Piece of cake. It's like doing puzzle. This is a puzzle game. It's outstanding. What a video game. What a quality video game. Well, it's a puzzle, so start with the corners. I guess this has to fit there, yeah. Does this fit there? I guess it does. Actual gameplay in this visual novel. Nice, says Sonic in chat. I mean, it wasn't a visual novel, but it has as much gameplay as a visual novel up until this point. That was just like puzzle. Done. Finished. Well, look who's here. I bet the good-looking guy on that photo is that ill friend of Cuddy. I could have discovered that from his fucking chart. Surely they had a photo of him or something. So is this game just about playing minigames to get opioids, as Hoomstrom in chat? I hope so. I think I'll pay a visit to our dear patient. I mean, you could have found what he looked like by looking at him, but sure, let's take a torn photo of him on Cuddy's desk and use that instead. Wait, I know there's a patient room here. It's too bad that it doesn't actually tell me where to go. It just tells me conceptually where to go. At the moment, I don't have to pass by the practice. House really needs that jar, says Sonic in chat.
Imagine a like jam jar sized mason jar entirely filled with Vicodin. That's what he's after, and he's just gonna like just sort of house them down. House them down is house he throws. I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna go harass our patient. I knew it. He's the one in the photo. Irrelevant. You've learned nothing. You knew he was her friend.
What?
Wait. What was your voice? What?
Nothing. It's me. How is our friend doing?
I'm afraid he's getting worse. Third finger is getting darker.
Guess where he has put it into. Guess where he's put it into. Some people are just filthy. I need the results from Cameron. Let's meet in the diagnostics room. I won't tell the player where that room is either.
Ark.
The nurse Oka. I had a nightmare about her once. Oh dear. Well, let's go to the diagnostics room. I'll just have to imagine that I know where that is and what that is. Apparently it's here. How are the tests doing? The tests confirm that the patient does not coagulate correctly.
He's got monkey's paw, steady in chat. So who's been making the wishes?
Looks like a
It is so rude when you have a male patient with problems in his extremities to call it a minor dick case. It's an impolite thing to do.
Looks like he's got a case of the minor dick, if you know what I mean.
Well, then done. Let's just send him out.
We can't. If he carries on like this, it could pass to other limbs. Particularly, he could have dick of the dick. Don't tell me. In that case, it is very far from being slight. He could loose his hand, then his arm, then... Well, I don't know what comes then, but it isn't slight. Heparin is not working. Maybe it's too soon for it to work. It is not. He has third finger getting dark. If we don't want it to be extended, we have to react quickly. Call the rest to the diagnostics room. All right.
I thought this was the diagnostics room. Where am I? I'm going to assume this saves. Yes, okay, good. We're gonna continue this quality version of House for Phones. Does the patient just have dick fingers, asks Sonic in chat? Exactly. Poor guy and his dick fingers. Okay, we're gonna continue playing Supremely British House next week.